Good afternoon, all this February 5th of 2019. Welcome to another edition of High Noon Live Draw. I hope you are all having a good day, morning, whatever the case may be, for wherever you are in the world. Um, we have invited the panelists. Today I am drawing DC's The Creeper. So we will turn our attention to the artwork section. Hopefully, we will have panelists. I know John was saying something about coming on his show. And hello, Joshua. I see you there. I saw you in the chat beforehand. Glad to have you here as always. How are you today, Joshua? Let's if you're still here. Doing good. I've made a few new alternate accounts. Yes, we know. We saw yesterday. And over this last several weeks. Or did you mean you've just made a few alternate ones within the last 24 hours? You seem to be taking on Bob's job. Or maybe I should call Bob Michael now. Bob was the troll with like 20 zillion different accounts. Or Michael. Well, hopefully you're subscribing them all to my channel. You just got to make sure you use them a lot. That way they don't get unsubscribed. Technique. Yes. Well, I think Bob is around just in other means. And I don't know what's happened to Tank. Unless you are actually not Joshua Hughes, I think that's Bob. Although he won't confirm it, and I think there's a couple other Bob's newer Bob's accounts. But then again, Bob is a 16, probably I think a 16-year-old boy now, so he might be having other interests. But yeah, Tank needs to come back. I hope nothing happened to him. I hope moreover, I just hope nothing bad has happened to Tank. because he just seemed to disappear one day. He seemed to be here one day and not back the next. I wonder whether he's still on Tales from Beyond the Gate. Don't know what's happening there. With him. Especially as far as I know, he's not. Bob's alt accounts seem just to be complete copies of other people. Well, not all of his were, but a lot of them, yeah. But according to him, before he disappeared or started doing these accounts, he forgot the passwords to a lot of them, so he couldn't get into them. Welcome to everybody just tuning in. So yeah, I did put in my application this morning for um, to be on the team for the Guatemalan team for the missions trip. So it is well, it's not official not yet, but sort of official. There's no reason that as far as I know, no reason that they'll say no to me being on a team. So if anybody wants to donate to my missions trip, there is the PayPal link, or you could probably send a check.
I thought it was Puerto Rico or Brazil, not Guatemala.
I'm not Guatemala. Sorry, it was either Brazil or El Salvador. Thank you. Yeah, we've got stuff like that we're going to be doing that I'm going to earn money to thing. We're doing a big auction at our church. Um, more stuff like that will be discussed as things go along. We just had, it was just, Sunday was the first meeting. It was just more informational to let people know where they were going, basic, the cost, all that. And then, you got to put in your application to be on the team, one of the teams, which I did this morning. Uh, and then they've got to accept you, which, like I said, there should be no problem with that. I've been on one before. Now my thing's just going to be raising the money, and people can, and if they just want to send a donation, towards it, you just got to put El Salvador missions trip and Rick on a thing. You send a check to my church. I guess it would go to the Glad Tidings, Burlington, Glad Tidings Church. And that's 1401 Guelph Line in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Ontario, Canada. I'm thinking of, for the auction, I'm thinking of doing some good pieces up, putting them up for sale, putting them up for auction. Maybe have them framed, not super professional frame, but go to, the dollar store or somewhere, get a good frame. And of course, I have my chest reveal. You know what? Maybe I won't make it a strict $500, but people willing to donate, whatever, I'll put up for a month. And, what is today? The 5th? So what are you going to be doing over there? Like what activities, outreaches? I know it's going to be ministry oriented. And like I said, a lot of that, it was just a basic informational meeting. Tip of the iceberg. All the specific things will be um, put out over the next little while. Let's see. Description here. El Salvador 2019 will provide a unique mission experience. We will partner with our global workers, John and Audrey Van Bella at King's Castle. We will have a full week of ministry and outreach in El Salvador. Something about training. And I'll be keeping everybody updated on stuff as I go along here, what's going to be happening. Of course, while I'm there, as long as there's Wi-Fi, I'll do some live streams. Maybe even do some art and all that while I'm there. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Rick.
What's not new?
Nothing.
Nothing's not new?
Nothing's not new. Everything's brand new. I've actually just got back from doing a
shift?
Food pantry haul.
Yeah, so I'm like, unfortunately, there's not a lot of information I have yet, but,
What character are you drawing anyway?
Pardon?
What character are you drawing?
I'm drawing the Creeper from DC.
I don't think I've... Oh, wait, yeah, I did hear of that character. My bad. I think I heard of them before.
Well, it depends on where we are. In the big cities, it will be, but I'll probably won't be able to do a multi-panel live stream, but do a live stream of myself.
Yep.
And I'll still try and put up stuff every day, except for Sundays while I'm there. I might get some extra time on my phone or whatever. So while I'm out of country, I might try and put an extra $100 on. That way I can, I don't know.
Will this be your first time? Will this be your first time, like, going off country or something like that?
Well, this is will be my second mission trip. I've been to the States before, so it won't be my first time out of country either.
Oh, okay.
You got to remember I'm in Canada, so.
Yep.
But yeah, I was on a mission trip to Guatemala a couple years ago. I got a whole bunch of pics up on my Facebook about that. I had a digital camera. I took like 2,500 pictures, I think.
Well, I know I'm friends with you on Facebook. I don't think I saw those pictures. The all the other pictures I seen, I thought that was just you in Canada. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said mission trip. Let's see, I'll bring it up. But we'll see. I've got till September to figure all this stuff out. So
okay, Joshua says, "What did you do on your first missions trip?"
on the first missions trip, there was a small building project. The church needed there was this roof that we enclosed part of the roof to make a dwelling for the family. They were living in the church itself, like in the Sunday school rooms and all that.
Oh, okay.
So we made them. We enclosed part of the roof to make a quote unquote third floor, thus allowing and a couple rooms for sleeping and stuff like that. Also, we did went out into the communities, gave out stuff. Um, let's see. Give me a sec here. Get my stuff up from Facebook.
Yeah, I would be drawing right now, but the thing here is, I'm only going to be on here for a little bit until my phone's down to 15 or something like that, because this thing was charged fully, but charged up to only 40.
Oh,
And
lovely.
I was out today too. That didn't do any good either. One of the joys of having a Samsung S4 is it drains pretty quickly. Yeah. Well, Joshua, here's the thing. If I put my phone on a charger while I'm using it, it'll still go and drain either way. So that's going to be a problem.
You got too many apps.
Yeah, it'll drain. It'll still drain, but you'll get out of it.
Right.
Thought I had them on here. Oh, there.
Yeah,
Missions Part 1.
when I first saw the outline, I thought that was Spider-Man.
Just don't really need to see the plane. The plane, boss. The plane.
Hey, Rick, you still hear me okay?
No.
Yeah.
I was wondering because I didn't see the little green dots going up and down.
So we'll switch. Yes.
Hey, model.
He's in the chat.
Yep.
Hey, model. Let's see. So, and then. Okay, so. That's some drywall we put up. So, people. Tin roof.
You're black on my end, Rick.
Okay, what did you say? You broke up there.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit right there too. I said you're black on my end. All I see is your logo.
Guys can't see.
There we go.
Yeah, so this is part of the structure we put up in Guatemala. JH4. Okay. Hello, JH4. People. Just coming Can you see and hear me now? Hello?
Black screen.
What about now? Go take a look.
Black screen. Yeah.
Stay out of my country, Rick. Okay, I am back. I'm back. I'm better than ever. We had a great time with Pizza Talk. I only see the paper. we can see and hear you. Okay, it's good. You got to love the stinking no good Google. Sometimes they okay. Let's see. Rex internet. Oh no, this. Okay, I got to catch up on the chat here. See what all you people are trolling me with. All I have is I can't hear or see anything. Okay, da da da. Is it just me or can anyone hear what's going on? I just joined the call. You're breaking up on my end. Hey, my greetings, everyone. Well, this is fun, says Trusty. I can't hear a thing, says John. That makes two of us, says Mighty Geek. I can't see or hear anything, said Brandon. All I have is logo. John says, oh no, this is what happened on Tank's stream before he went missing. Trusty said, Rick wrecks the internet. Raven says, Model 316 is probably the best cult you'll ever join. At least better than the average Titans cult. Trusty Rick. Was Rick raptured? Why am I still here? Mighty Geek Studios cross! John, maybe Rick will meet up with Tank Ferret in the afterlife. Model. Canadian Vortex got him! Kronos says, so, I'd like to take this moment to talk about pizza. Starfire. I blame Starfire and the aliens for this glitchy stream. Nah, 50-foot mutated polar bear again, says Kronos. John says, tell him I said hi. Kronos, he was too close to the border again. Brandon, phone sucked all the juice out of Rick's internet. Yes. So trustee, John said, "Stay out of my country, Rick." Cronus, unfortunately, yes. I guess that's the hearing me. Hear you, hear you, hear you, hear you. We're having a great time with Pizza Talk, says Cronus. Trusty, we can see and hear you. John says, but I only see the paper. Chris, Mighty, we can hear you now. It was 15 degrees last week and 69 today. Keep your Canadian weather up there. Hey, it's about that here too, model. So I could probably go out in shorts today if I wanted to. John says, did you have to get rid of Brendan? Was the Kale running ruining the internet? Kronos. Rostika was here. Okay, and we are caught up with the chat. You guys are hilarious. Hilarious, I tell you. Everybody wants to be in the chat, not in the panel, apparently, though. The Kale is running, but that's another story. The Kale is running. It's running from us all. Yay. We don't need Kale. Waiting. Everyone invade the X panel. You might need to be the first, Mighty. Lead by example. I don't know. Do you have a shiny metal plate over your face? Blue helmet? I don't know what Cobra Commander looks like under that mask. You could be. You could be Cobra Commander just hiding out. It's easy for Cobra Commander to hide in, you know. Nobody knows what he looks like under the mask. But then again, you don't really see him as evil as Cobra Commander, but you know, maybe that's to throw off suspicion. Yeah, but it looks like somebody's going to have to. I lead it. I started the battle, so you're not leading it. I don't know. Okay, nobody's saying anything. Come on, people, give us something to work with. Who's still listening? We got 5 people here. Oh, hey, Mighty.
Hey.
You finally decided to leave the be second in the lead.
Hey.
But will anybody follow suit?
We shall see.
I know John was talking about it on his stream earlier. Chrono
Yeah.
says, I can see clearly now. The farts are gone. I can see all the crayons on the table. I know John was talking about doing his own stream again after I was off the air, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go. I wasn't away for long, Brandon. Once I realized things were going haywire with thing, I just quit it and went back in. That's usually the easiest way to solve problems on
Yeah.
this. Don't close the stream. Just get out as fast as possible and then back in. One more.
So what are you doing?
Okay, this. I'm drawing the creeper from DC.
Ah.
Was that your suggestion or somebody else's the other day?
The creeper wasn't my suggestion. Even
Was
though I do find him entertaining.
it wasn't your suggestion? You said.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Any
But
suggestions?
I do find him entertaining.
Any suggestions for tomorrow's manga or anime?
Well, let's see. I've seen you do Naruto.
Since Bob's not around anymore to give suggestions about that. I'll go with look up what's trending. I've done that before.
I would say do a character from Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm watching the stream playing Dragon Age, and then I'm going to play Arkham Asylum, says Brandon. Okay, which Dragon Age are you playing? I played the Inquisition one. When I beat it, every so often I go back to it and try and get some of the other junk that you need to get. Complete all the missions, the submissions that they'll let you still complete. After I get back, I'll probably Inquisition. What are you playing it on, Brandon? PS3,
Mm.
Xbox.
Oh, and Brandon is probably PS3.
I'm just not sure which. I forget which system he has. So. You guys ever try Kingdom of Almora Reckoning? I haven't tried it, but think I've heard of it. It's a huge fantasy open world single player.
I've heard of it, never played it.
Alright. Well, I'll have to maybe one time we'll have to set up a multi-mission thing. Brandon, you and me and play for on PS3 since I've got a PS3. Do you have net for your PS3? I guess I should be asking that too. Really?
Yeah.
So, are you gonna draw anything today, Mighty? Or
I'm just working on a few ideas.
uh, he says I'm not sure. I have to check it out later to make sure of it because before I was just using it as a makeshift cable box. Well, I know mine has Wi-Fi built in, so if you've got Wi-Fi in the house, you could probably set it up onto your Wi-Fi network to play, Brandon.
Well,
Actually, should become friends on PlayStation. I've got a couple friends. Got a couple games that I. That way, I'm not sure what all games you got for your PS3, but I don't play a lot lately. But depending on whether we got any of the same games, maybe we could play them at the same time, especially the multiplayer ones or whatever. I forgot to do that here. Jeez. come back and do that here. Vengeance. Why not done?
So Rick, what happened with your setup earlier?
What do you mean?
Well, the blackout that we were experiencing earlier. What happened?
I don't know. As far as I know, the net was fine and all that. I think just all I know is I restarted Hangouts and everything was working perfectly.
Hmm.
So I was just thinking, I think it was a glitch in Hangouts.
Okay.
That's the best I can come up with, anyways.
Uh, yeah,
You know,
because the comments were getting funny.
yeah, I went over it. Let's see, Brandon says, then in that case, yeah, I do. I have to get another dual shock controller because the one I have now is about done. It's been acting up a bit, moving my guy in circles when it shouldn't do that. Get on, make sure you got your PlayStation Network account or whatever. And maybe not right now, but when I'm off screen. Want to be listening to me right now. Not that there's many people here, John and all that left.
uh, he's probably getting ready.
It was,
He's probably getting ready for his stream after this one.
although when I went back, when I had to restart Hangouts, notice EVS was on.
Mm,
So that doesn't help.
well, it depends on how you look at it.
Okay, I'm back. Is Rick's stream still broken? Not as far as I know.
No.
I have to jet too. Have fun. Okay, later, Kronos.
But I must say, the comments were hilarious.
Yeah, I went over them.
I know. It was just funny. Especially John's. This is what happened to Tank before he disappeared.
Yeah. I'm wondering what's happening with Tank.
I've been wondering that too.
I think everybody's been wondering it. Like I said earlier, I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
I hope it's just more he decided to sort of leave the community because he doesn't like all the BS that's going on or something like that.
Yeah. I understand that.
I hope it's just that and nothing's actually happened to him.
Yeah.
Are you, Brandon, what are you on PlayStation Network? I'd tell you right now, but I don't know offhand.
Mm.
For me,
Invite him. Hey, Cross, invite him to join the panel.
Who?
Brandon.
He was on the panel, and his phone's probably still dead.
Ah, that says a lot.
So he's probably just using the thing. Josh says, well, John Dillard isn't on the panel, so the streams looks pretty broken to me.
Hey, John, get off your ass and get on here. Sorry about that. Sorry about the slip, Rick.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. Get your buttocks. Get your buttocks here, John. Oh, it says we're down to 2 viewers. Oh, well.
It looks like we may have. It looks like we may have to call in our ace.
Okay, later, Joshua. Have a great day, night, whatever. And it is for you. I think you're in Aussie land, so it's probably morning.
I'm telling you something, Rick. Did you like the Creeper's origin in Batman the Animated Series?
I know I saw it, but I forget what it was. Refresh my memory. Well, I know he's Jack Ryder. He was I think a television guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he fell into one of the. He got changed into the Creeper by one of the Joker's laughing gas mixtures.
Oh yeah, I think that was pretty neat.
So we know how he feels about the Joker.
Not very happy about him. Joshua Hughes says, it's really late at night here in Canadian Wakanda, Aussie land. Hey, mate?
Canadian Wakanda Aussie land. Okay. That's new.
Joshua says, and he fell into the Joker's toxic ways. So,
Talk about a bad day.
forget, was he trying to say? Was he trying to say the Joker was a good guy and Batman was a bad guy before that?
No.
Yeah.
No, you're mixing him up with one Miss Janet Van Dyne. Or is her name Van Dyke? When Gotham's most heinous criminals put the Bat on trial because of her words.
Yeah, and she made her the. They make her the defense attorney or the prosecuting attorney.
She started out as a prosecutor, but then she became Batman's defense attorney in Arkham Asylum.
It's on your Twitter PSN user. Okay. After the stream, I'll try and add you right away. Another one that I have that, well, I don't play it as much as I used to, Skyrim.
Notice that a lot of people don't play that anymore.
Well, I had it, I'm doing a trick that was said to do at the beginning. I had my character up to like 30 right near the beginning or over 30. My buddy accidentally deleted my file.
Oh.
There's a spot right near the beginning that you can just wail on this one guy continually. You won't die and build your sword, your sneak up, and all that.
It just instantly upgrades.
So by the time you get out of there, you're probably like 38, 35, 30, somewhere between 30 and 40. If you stay in there long enough.
Stay there long enough to do it.
It's as boring as all get out to do it. That's why, you
gotta have patience to do that. That's the thing.
That's why you do it for half an hour, build yourself up, save it.
Quite a few games have things like that. You just have to be willing. Cross. Uh-oh. What's up, John?
What's going on? What are you guys doing?
Did we come in at the same time?
I think we did, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we did.
Almost like we're twins.
That's right. Like we're communicating.
Ross is having a few technical difficulties again.
Always with the technical difficulties with Cross.
He just left. He's gonna restart it, I guess.
The whole stream?
Nah, he's gonna reboot his Hangout. We're still broadcasting.
Well, I certainly hope so. So what you been up to since I've been awake, Todd?
You know what I feel like doing? Because I'm feeling a little under the weather. I feel like actually taking a nap.
You should do that, dude. I went after I finished my stream and I went to go just make the bed and stuff like that. And I sat on the bed and then I laid on the bed and then I was like, oh. And And then I thought, no, I got things to do. I got to get up.
I can't do this.
Felt real good, though.
I'm sure it did.
Like, my wife hates our mattress because it's so firm. But, God, I love that mattress, dude. It just straightens my back right out.
Yeah. She hates it, but question is, which one of you is the bad sleeper?
I am. I wake up and I can't get back to sleep.
That explains a lot.
No, like, realistically, like, you wake me up and I've only gotten 2 hours of sleep and I'll be there for 4 hours trying to get back to sleep. It's awful.
I can believe that. Only because it's you.
What? Am I a liar?
Yes.
Is that
No.
that Cross trying to talk to us through the internet
I think so.
with all of his robot friends?
I'm back finally. Apparently my modem came unplugged a little bit, just enough to shut down.
Uh-huh.
We were gonna name this this stream and claim it for ignition.
Yeah, until it went off because I wasn't in it.
Nothing really. Well, Ignition and John came in at the same time and didn't realize it.
Yeah, you gotta love how they come in when I'm not here.
Well, when I first came in, you kind of were.
Oh, okay.
But you were leaving at the same times.
Yeah. I found myself talking to dead air.
Same here. I'm talking and it's like, look over, I'm getting no response.
Did you hear that, Mike Geek? He called you dead air.
No, I called him dead air first. You missed that one.
I did miss it.
So what you working on, Rick? It looks like some sort of a beast man.
The Creeper from DC Universe.
Let's see. Oh, Brandon Bellinger says, "Oh no, John."
The only guy funnier than the Joker. In his mind, anyway.
But what happened to Brandon? He
His phone died,
Wow.
as usual.
does he not know that he goes like live with you all the time?
Apparently, it didn't charge. Well, he apparently, he was charging it, but it didn't charge
Long
fast enough, well enough.
Did his power go out or something? Or
I don't know. I guess he was using his phone too today before coming in. You know.
he is aware that he can like plug his phone in while he's on.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
apparently it doesn't charge fast enough while he's on. It'll give him a few extra minutes, or maybe more than a few, but
Well, depending on the phone, yeah.
oh, hey, hello, Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
E. Ortiz. Oh no. Is he done moving yet?
I don't think so.
That guy's taking forever.
You try moving across country.
Look at
Puddle
he's
says
got
his
jokes,
stream's on a
John.
road.
What happened, Todd?
He's got wit.
Who has wit?
Rick, it's like you try moving across country.
I've moved across country many times.
Okay, your whole household, not just yourself.
Let's see.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah, it's understandable.
Unforgivable.
Man, I see where you're coming from, John, especially when you have people waiting for your show to come on every day.
I know, right? And when are you gonna start doing shows?
Well, right now I'm just trying to get this book together.
You know where you should do that? On your own show.
Mhm.
It's
It's
called
just you.
it's called good content.
Yeah.
It's easier to come on other people's, less work.
Stop being so lazy.
Who's being lazy?
Gotta break those stereotypes.
First of all, Rick has a larger following than I do.
You want to know why that is?
I know where that is.
Because I put in the work. I started doing streams.
See, Rick's calling you lazy too now. Look at that.
You want a larger following? Produce content on a regular basis.
Some of us like to try the booster method.
He's trying to do some power leveling right here.
Thanks to the multiple trolls account, I'm up to almost 300 now.
Oh my god. You just gave away how you have so many subs.
Yes, he did.
Joker.
Well, that's the way a lot of us have so many subs.
Well, no, but he has multiple trolls working the system.
'Cause I'm sure all the Joshua troll accounts are all sub to, like John,
Mhm.
Manny, Todd.
Rick, my show is a bastion of integrity, and every one of my subs loves me dearly. And they're all their own original people.
We're not going to go into the cults of Raven and Starfly, are we?
Model says, I wish all the Joshuas would sub to me.
They've all subbed to you, John. You have about 15 subs, all thanks to one person.
Who, Bob?
Yeah, Bob too.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got what? At last count, 15 YouTube channels?
Model says,
I know
if I
Bob
could-
has no less than 50 wrenches.
Right.
Yeah, although he's forgotten most of them, so.
No, he hasn't forgotten. He's just waiting.
No, he said to me on the stream once that he forgot all his passwords to a lot of his troll accounts. He had to start over.
Mm. No, all he has to do is just reset the password. That's the easy part.
So Brandon says, I just ate a vegan pulled pork sandwich made from jackfruit, and oh my gosh, it's good. You couldn't tell the difference between real pork and vegan pork.
Oh, I could.
He doesn't actually use periods or anything, so it's just one run-on sentence.
I'm sorry, Brandon. Vegan pork is not vegan pork because unless there's actual pig in it, it can't be pork.
It can't be pork, no.
Yeah, so just don't say that you ate a pulled pork. Just say you ate a jackfruit sandwich, like
Exactly.
like the loser that you are.
No, he can say he ate a pulled jackfruit sandwich. Although I'm not sure whether you want to say that.
All you just say is I ate some fruit, guys.
Yeah, I ate a fruit sandwich.
It may be a
wasn't
bit fruity.
wasn't that your nickname in high school, Todd? Fruit sandwich? And Model 316 is claiming there's a bunch of jackfruits around here. Yeah, Brandon, don't tell us about your the horrible things that you can't eat. It's kind of depressing.
It is.
He thinks he's saying, "Oh, yeah, it's so good that it's that you can't tell the difference." You might not be able to tell the difference. Probably we could tell the difference.
Yeah, when you haven't eaten anything of quality for that many years, you really can't tell the difference between anything anymore.
That's a good way of looking at it.
It's like people that stop eating sugar and then they can actually like smell sugar from across the room because they're so sensitive to it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, when you eat trash all day long, it
It's
starts
when the real
starts
stuff
tasting okay,
Especially when the real stuff makes its way to your nostrils.
You say nostrils?
Yes, he's saying the nostrils.
Mm-hmm. I said it.
You should say things better.
John, are you gonna color any of your stories?
Yeah. I'm going to color the caveman one myself. I'm going to have somebody color the Yorona story, and I'm going to leave the Lydia story black and white.
Oh man, that's the best one. The Lydia story is the best one.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it's the feel of the story.
You haven't read my story. What are you talking about?
You'd be surprised at what I read.
No, I wouldn't. I know you only read black literature.
No.
Now, Model 316 says pulling pork and jacking fruit sounds like fun. No, wait. It says sounds like code.
Sounds like code. Like someone might be learning code soon.
Sounds like code. What are you talking about?
I was referring back to what happened to those people who got laid off of BuzzFeed. They were told to learn code.
Brandon, the only time I broke the vegan part was when I was at work. I forgot to bring a lunch, so I had to eat a meat burger. Burger?
It's Berger.
Burger. I was not happy about it. What? They didn't have any fruit? They didn't have any fruit salad for sale?
Yeah, why don't you just go pull up some of their lawn and eat that, loser?
Yeah.
This guy got no integrity. The first opportunity, he doesn't have everything handed to him on a silver plate. He goes and breaks his vow of meat celibacy.
Yeah.
According to him, the only reason he doesn't eat meat is because his body doesn't like it. So his body is sad. Yes, we know this. Should see whether there's some pill that he can take that won't allow his body to reject the meat. Model says, Brendan, Bellburger. Burger.
We're gonna get a lot of flack for that one.
Well, if you want your body to stop rejecting all this food, you have to train it.
Mhm.
Well, there's got to be a reason for it, so I'd go get a bunch of tests if you could.
Yeah, it's called low testosterone.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy has said himself that he can, at maximum, lift 80 pounds. He's a full-grown man.
And most men who go vegan do lose a lot of the testosterone.
Oh, I'm definitely not doing that.
Well, because you have to replace a lot of things with soy-based products. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Do you?
most soy-based products, most soy is genetically modified to enhance estrogen.
And what is the purpose of that?
Well,
Is estrogen some sort of a preservative?
no.
Explain yourself.
It's designed to help postmenopausal women.
So it's food for old ladies.
Yeah.
Brandon says, when I eat meat, means I'm running to the little boys' room a lot. The model says, that's normal when you switch from breast milk to solids.
That was
Oh,
rough.
man, that's cool. That's cool.
See, now Brandon
That's
Bellinger is a self-proclaimed Christian.
He's a self-proclaimed
Yeah.
Christian vegan.
And the Bible does say that there does come a time where you need to stop drinking milk and start eating solid foods.
Mhm.
Now, I don't know why Brandon likes to blaspheme and commit heresy all day long, being a Christian. But God himself tells you what to do, Brandon. You got to pay attention.
That's true.
Well, like I said, go to the doctor, Brandon. Find out why this is going on with this.
Oh, the doctor, go to your pastor. They're going to yell at you.
Mhm.
You think you do these tests. Go get yourself poked a lot with a lot of needles. Model says he's a huge Brandon fan.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Model read his own sick burn there and decided it might have been too harsh, so he's trying to say, I actually really do like Brandon, guys. Don't get the wrong idea. And look at Brandon's he's all hurt now. He's like, very funny, Model.
Mm.
Very funny that he's a huge fan of yours, Brandon. That's not nice to say. So what are you drawing there, Todd?
I ain't drawing anything. There.
Or coloring?
That's what I'm doing. I'm coloring.
What are you coloring then?
A Tales from Beyond the Gate page that needs to be in. Just one of them, by the way.
Walk that one back a little, laugh out loud. Or are you saying you're not a huge Brandon fan, Model? It's hard to say with that symbol. Whether you're pointing to yourself, whether you're saying you're a huge Brandon fan, or saying you're not a huge Brandon fan.
Oh, who knows? Why is Brendan so self-conscious? Why,
I don't know.
why is that going on?
John, it'll be your job to figure that out.
Yeah, Model 316 says he might have had the flame a little too high on that one, so we had to walk his insult back a little bit.
Oh, hello, nombre.
What?
What is it?
I said hello, nombre. Nombre apellido.
Was that essay?
He's in the chat. He said, hi, bro.
Apellido.
Apapito? Palidito?
You racist, Rick.
I'm butchering it, I know.
So you're knowingly being racist.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He knows it, yet he's going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I've given up on having any hope for Rick. He's just as racist as all get out.
Even though he doesn't realize it at times, yeah.
Oh, he realizes it. Don't you, Rick?
I am never racist.
See?
I do not have racist bone in my body.
That remains to be seen.
I don't want to see Rick's bone. What's your problem?
No racist bones, no racist muscle. Ain't racing against nobody to nowhere.
And Brandon Bellinger is saying that you're not racist. He's spelling it wrong again.
Excuse me.
I
Are you
guess so.
sick, Todd?
I hope not.
That sounds like a sick person cough.
Yeah, I got places I gotta go this week.
Where you going?
Depending on where he is, he might be.
Todd's
If
going
he's here in the- if he's here in the Midwest, yeah, he might be.
I won't be around from the 8th to the 11th.
Model says Rick is very tolerant. His pronouns are friend, buddy, guy.
Hey, leave buddy guy out of this.
When Rick says, pardon?
Yeah, I'll take a pardon. Oh, 1 second, I don't need one. Maybe John does.
What do I do?
Nothing. I said maybe you need a pardon.
What, did you fart, Rick?
No.
I don't need nothing from nobody.
Is it raining again, John?
It's been raining all week long. It's awful.
Well,
I gotta go get something to eat too. What should I get to eat? I have a Baker's next to my house, a Jack in the Box, a McDonald's, a burger joint, like a home style burger joint called Tam's, and I have a Chinese restaurant.
Go for the home style burger.
Oh, yeah, I'd say that. Jack in the Box wasn't too bad when I was there.
I like those home style burger joint fries.
Yeah.
The big fat ones, those are good.
Thick cut.
Huh?
I said thick cut fries.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Muddle says, how tired do you want to be after you eat?
I need energy. I need a. Oh, Model's gonna tell me to go eat some vegan food or what?
No. You might suggest the Chinese food.
He doesn't want to eat and then go to sleep.
I swear I should take a nap.
Todd, you should take a nap. You're sleepy.
He says, go with the Chinese.
Told you.
Well, the thing is, I live in a really weird area. I live very close to the city of Riverside, like the downtown area. But there's this one little area that's pinched, and there's a bridge. And once you cross that bridge, you're in my side of town, and it's very rural. So it's like as soon as I cross that bridge, I got to deal with downtown traffic stuff, and that's the only way to get to the Chinese place. But realistically, it's like 3 minutes from my house. But there's people, and there's all these bums that hang out in the riverbed. They live there.
You're in a car, so what's it matter?
Well, I have to look at them. I don't want to look at people.
Oh. I think if you're going somewhere, you have to look at people no matter what. So.
Well, and the thing is, as soon as I cross that bridge and get into downtown, I have to park my vehicle and I have to go into the Chinese place. And it's in the shopping center that has a bunch of bums, and they're always asking me for money and a ride somewhere.
I guess don't go for the Chinese. If you don't want to be bothered by people.
I don't want to be bothered. This is throwing me for a loop here. We've been talking about Chinese for a good 3 minutes, and Rick has not busted out his Chinese accent yet.
Yeah.
Right?
I've noticed. We were all waiting for it.
I've been
We were all waiting for it.
baiting him this whole time, and he hasn't taken the bait.
Why, you want me to talk in Chinese accent?
That's what we were waiting for.
Chinese, Rick, not Mexican, Chinese.
It's a Chinese Mexican.
Chinese and Mexican.
A
Okay.
Texican. A Texican?
Oh God, you're making.
Shit. A Chinese kid?
Oh God. Rick just created a new alien race.
He just takes a little push, and Rick's true colors just shine through.
Like I said, Rick just created a new alien race. Mexican.
All right, guys. Well, I got to go get something to eat, so I will talk to you guys later. And thanks for having me on, Rick. I'll see you
No
later, Todd.
problem.
See you later.
You want to tell people where they can find you, John?
Sure. You can find me in about an hour and a half on my channel called John Dillard Gaming the System. And we're going to be going live, doing some drawing over there, hanging out, and having a good time. So I hope to see you all there.
Excellent. I'll be there.
Excellent.
Excellent. Go enjoy. Go enjoy your Chinese food. Yes.
Stop it, Rick.
Oh, he stayed and caught you. You've been caught.
Well, we got what we asked for.
I'm to please, yes.
What are you working on, Mighty?
Me?
Right?
Mighty.
No, we're talking about more. Right now, I'm coloring a cover. This should be.
Coloring
this should be-
in what? With Copics, or what are you doing?
I'm using markers. Yeah. I prefer the traditional method,
Yeah.
but that's just me. I'm one of those guys who likes to see the mistakes on paper. So that if I decide to redo it, I can always look at it and see where the mistakes are. Something you really can't do with digital.
Really? I can do anything with digital. I'm a digital master. I put that on the wrong side.
Gotta get this pen on a more regular basis. I like it for doing my line inking. So what do you guys got going on this afternoon? Or rest of the morning, depending on where you are?
Not really.
So who do we all got out there watching? I know we got Model. It's being said 4 for me, so.
It's pretty sad. We're all watching ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, and I am done, so I think I might end this stream for now. Till tomorrow, obviously. And you said something from High Full Metal Jacket?
No, I said Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay. Or grab something from that. So you wanna show for yourself there, Todd? Let people know where they can find you.
There's nobody watching. Model knows where to find me.
John knows where to find you.
After the show's off, man. That's the thing.
Everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows where to find us. I'm good. You go.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to say where
Every-
anybody can find you for maybe replays or whatever? Okay, I guess that's it. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We will see everybody tomorrow. Have a great and wonderful day.
All right.
God bless all.
Yeah.